Hmm. The next song on the last song on the EP was called "They Look Up to Me," and "They Look Up to Me" actually has a rock and roll. I don't want to say edition version. Um, "They Look Up to Me" has a rock and roll version because somebody heard it and was like, "Yo, let me and my band play like instruments instead of the beat." I was like, duh, take that thing, take my vocals, do whatever you want. And I really rocked with it. I did not release the rock and roll version yet, but now that my SoundCloud is up and running, I'm going to put my "They Look Up to Me" rock and roll edition on the SoundCloud track. I mean on SoundCloud so that you guys can stream it. I think it's dope. It's a very fun song, and I always kind of wanted to perform with a band behind me. So if you talk to my team, they'll tell you I want a band back there. Like I want to be able to introduce the drummer. I want to be able to introduce the guitar player. I want the dancers to be able to have this time and solo. You know what I'm saying? I want all that. So I'm looking forward to a lot of that. But anyways, back to the song. I told you I have ADHD. Um, They Look Up to Me. I wrote that while I was still working at the base. And literally a whole neighborhood of kids, not even a neighborhood. I had so many kids looking up to me because I was teaching them how to play baseball and I was really good. Like, oh man, I could hit a home run since I was 12. So I was in like my space where I could thrive, which is baseball. And I was teaching the next generation how to be better baseball players. And if you want to be a better baseball player, I'll tell you this, bro. The best thing you can do, or softball, because I had a softball team, my bad. If you want to be a better baseball or softball player, the best advice I can give you is fall in love with the grind. The people who fall in love with the grind is the ones who make it far. Times in baseball, if you get 7 strikeouts and 3 hits, you're going to be one of the best players to ever play the game because it is a failing sport. So I was able to take some kids and teach them how to fall in love with the grind. And a lot of them either made it to the major leagues, well, not the major leagues, the minor leagues, or they're playing independent baseball. I wrote about how so many people look up to me, and I have to put a great image out there because it's not just other rappers that's watching me. It's like little kids. So "They Look Up to Me" was an awesome song to write because I was still working at the base, and to be completely honest, everybody there was like a good vibe and looking up to me. All the kids that I was training, they was behind me. They was listening to my music. So that's why it was good that I put out the songs like Honey and all the positive music rather than all of my negative music. Well, not negative because I'll say music with swears because there was so many younger kids listening to my music. And when I would walk into practice with them, they would be bumping "They Look Up to Me." And they would literally tell me that I wrote this song for them. And that probably right there is what made me keep going because all these little things that was happening throughout my life, like I was depressed, but then I started writing music. And then the writing of the music helped me get out of that depression. And then the little kids telling me like, "Oh, you're really good. You should keep going." Their parents like, "Oh, my kid's playing your music and I really like it." That just gave me the motivation to keep on writing music. Constant compliments is like the remedy to get you out of that funk. And I learned how to compliment myself. And I've learned that I am very hard on myself and I need to compliment myself more because I'm working very hard and people's not going to see that. And the goal is to make it to where I want to be, and I have to work hard every day to do that. And that's a message that I want to give to everybody who likes "They Look Up to Me." Grind hard, and you got to grind hard every day, even when you feel like it's not worth it or what you're doing isn't working, because it's going to work out eventually. As you put your mind to anything, it's gonna work out. So yeah, "They Look Up to Me." Holla at your boy. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. And we gonna keep grinding.